Hello, welcome to this episode of The Sphere. Today we'll be discussing,
A Star is Born.
Star is Born.
And Haley did the intro for me, but you know what? Thank you to her, because I was just ranting. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about A Star is Born. I'm joined by Haley Havelock and Aaron Rothkopf, and I'm Alexis Perry. And I'd just like to start by saying it's not a musical. And that's the first thing I want to say to Haley, because she thinks it's a musical, and just...
Okay, listen, I know the definition of a musical, and the definition of a musical is that the music drives the plot. But listen.
It's not the plot. It's not the main plot.
But if you took out the music, none of this would make sense.
Well, but you could replace it.
Music is a key component of it, but I wouldn't say it's a musical.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It sucked.
They don't.
It didn't just suck. It was. I've seen it twice now. I've cried. I've analyzed it.
Here's the deal. The opening scene got me really excited. I saw pills and I was like, great. Like, let's romanticize drug addiction. But then, like, throughout this whole thing, I was like, wait, this film didn't really romanticize it. They didn't really plug it on you until the last scene where he hung himself. Spoiler alert. And they did it.
Nice.
That's alright.
They did it in a
We're allowed to spoil in this.
Honestly, they did it in a very mature way. I must admit, they dealt with drug addiction and suicide in a very mature way. However, the plot development sucked.
I really don't think it was completely going into drug addiction. I feel like it's just like his overall fall, which drug addiction does have a part to take in it.
Yes, but also his toxic masculinity did, because he was so upset that his girlfriend got more famous than him because he writes Nickelback.
See, that's completely different. He supported her in becoming more famous. He was trying to step down.
He was just jealous.
He just
In one scene where he was drunk, he was jealous. That's it.
I don't
He didn't like who she was becoming as a famous person.
Iconic? He didn't, no, you know what? He was like Nickelback, okay? And she was like Lady Gaga, which I didn't realize she was Lady Gaga until like...
Literally. That was like most of the hype of it was that it was Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga.
Which,
okay,
the two of them had excellent chemistry. There is no argument
they
for
did.
that.
I loved their beginning scenes. They were perfect. Like, they were awkward in the right ways.
Okay, can we just discuss, you guys have to admit, when she started singing in front of the Rite Aid or whatever she was singing in front of, that was corny. And that set me off. That set me off for the rest of the movie, and I just can't get over that.
I think I laughed at that. Yeah. I was like, I can imagine me just like, someone being like, oh look, I sing too. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't sing in front of a person like that, but I mean, it's Bradley Cooper. It's allowed.
Yeah.
I was just
Bradley
confused.
Cooper.
Bradley
has a
Cooper.
Pretty smile. He looks so
Okay,
soft.
so
Bradley Cooper. This is his baby. He directed it. He starred in it. He sung for
I
it.
didn't know he directed it.
And oh yeah, he's. And let me just say that definitely gives the movie a ton more points.
Okay, yes it does. But can I ask a question very quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, why the song that she sang that she like apparently found like that he wrote like about her leaving or whatever? I was so confused by that. It's like, was he gonna leave her? Like, what was like that was confusing.
It's open to interpretation. I think he was gonna kill himself no matter what. I think that was set up from the beginning that he was planning that he knew he was gonna come back and kill himself.
But then why would you bring someone along with you? Like, that's so selfish. Hate him.
Well, he had already fallen in love with her and married her before he decided that.
Can we also talk about the puppy?
Oh, yes.
Charlie.
Oh my gosh, outside of, when he killed himself outside of the garage, that was I was like, waterworks.
Why
you know what? The dog did not eat him, so that is good.
How did the dog get outside of the house? That's my only thing. Don't understand. The dog was in the house eating steak, then he closes the garage, and then the dog's outside of the house, outside of the garage.
See, only people like you notice that, though.
I
just saw a man hanging. She noticed the dog.
I've seen it twice. Hold on. This is the one thing I want to talk about A Star is Born.
Yes.
The title. So, the first...
Doesn't go with it.
It does, and I'm about to explain why it goes with it, because I didn't get it at first. So, in the very beginning, Bradley Cooper, he's like, when you get famous, people start saying your last name. It's wild. And I was...
That's not country, but go.
He is country. He's a country singer. He's
I was trying to... He meant my accent.
Okay, continue.
Okay, but at the very end, at his memorial, Allie, the singer, it's the first time she ever says her last name. She says, I'm Allie Main.
Oh my god, iconic chills.
So when he dies, she's born, in a sense. And that's when the star is born.
Which
he was holding her down.
And I also think that's a key moment for her. She kind of gets back and Bradley Cooper kind of
dyes her hair back.
shines. Yeah, but I'm saying like Bradley Cooper kind of shines through the second part of it, but
Through like
when-
all of it, honestly.
through the memorial, that's really when she starts being a self-driven character and not just like carried by Bradley Cooper. I feel like.
Yeah, there was times where I thought that she was like kind of static. Like she has like one personality of being defiant and being like, no, this is my career, even though she's listening to whatever Rez says. But that's a whole other thing.
Was that her son or her gay best friend? I was very confused.
Rez was the manager.
No, the one with the long hair.
Oh, that was her gay best friend.
Okay.
Because she worked with him and then also did the drag shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that was also very confusing.
I thought the drag show was weird. Like,
But it was
what if she
iconic
ended up
for
being a man?
Yeah.
No, but
Bradley
it was-
Cooper still love her.
Okay, can we talk about my favorite song ever, Love You and Rose? That's literally my favorite song ever. When she was singing that, I was like, this is gonna be a good movie, and then the scene broke out with her singing outside of the Rite Aid or whatever it was, and I was like, this
Fair.
sucked. And
I love that she punched that guy in the face, just by the way.
Oh yeah.
And might
And then
I
they took a picture of her again.
See,
And
that's also very important with showing that he's used to it and all that, and she's like new to this business,
I
you
wish they
know,
had developed that more, though. I wish
They-
that
yeah.
more
There needs to be
her
a theme.
uneasy.
Her more unstable
Yeah.
personality, I wish that was... Because she was so defiant and so outgoing then, but then she was, like... She let Rez tell her whatever to do.
I feel like the movie, it got really powerful when it wanted to. When she first goes
That's
on
true.
stage,
I must agree.
when he commits
Oh, she was
suicide,
a great
her
actress
memorial.
on stage. She was... The way she shook...
Exactly. Yeah. She's.
Ah.
It's just a very powerful moment shared with the chemistry of the main
Yeah.
two characters. It made for an overall very powerful
Them-
movie.
yeah,
Then
until the
let's-
Rite Aid scene, like that.
That's
No.
the only thing that you have
The
against
Rite
it.
Aid
Find
scene-
a different scene.
Oh,
It just made me want to cry and go into a hole and die. Like there was no, like I seriously was like, I have to go to the bathroom. Like after that scene, and I went to the bathroom. I was like laughing
you
deliriously.
can honestly see how uncomfortable Bradley Cooper is in the scene too.
Yeah.
He's like
Really?
staring at her. He has no like stage misses to do. He's just like,
Like,
wow.
I feel like that's such a good acting because it's like if someone just started singing for me, because you know Bradley
You
Cooper.
do that, Alexis. So don't even talk.
Shush.
And you're gonna edit that out.
Shush.
'Cause you're gonna be biased.
Edit out my own criticism. You can't criticize me
Cut
on
out-
my own thing.
Cut out Haley for like the whole thing.
Every time Haley talks, it's just blank space.
Do it.
But oh my goodness, what was I saying? When someone just if Jackson Maine is a real person, it's like there must be people singing at him all the time, trying to be like, discover me, like look at me,
Yeah.
I can sing, like anyone in his life. So him at Allie or Lady Gaga, he's probably like, I'm so sick of hearing people's things.
Yeah, I would hate that.
Oh man, when she made up that song about him, I didn't like the lyrics to it. I thought it was so cringy. When you gonna fill that void?
Oh,
It's like,
no.
I just didn't like any of the
I
music.
wish she had been
The
a rock
country
singer.
music was great in it.
That is true.
I must say, and
That
also
song
when
it
she went on
started with-
SNL, I swear to God, that music that she sang that was supposed to like represent all bad music sounded like every other modern song to
No,
me.
for
It
real.
sounded like
And I was very impressed by how
Mhm.
they were able to
And
get
her
that.
outfit and like the way she was. I feel like that was an SNL performance.
That
I've
was an
seen.
actual SNL performance, like not powerful in any way, shape, or form.
and not meaningful. And it wasn't at all. It would be more meaningful if that was actually about someone
Mhm.
or some situation. Because like I get it, it's silly and people do silly songs and stuff. But it's like that's obviously not about Jack, who is the only person a love song would be about at the time. Unless it's like conspiracy.
Yeah.
So I loved the song they started with.
Mm. Now I can't exactly get the song, but that song that Bradley Cooper is saying at the bar, I just love that song.
Oh, the one about
It's time to let the old ways.
he
That
lets the
song.
always die, and then it's talking about you don't know what happens after people die, and then he dies.
Now that is a good song.
Bradley Cooper. Oh my god, whoever wrote that screenplay wrote it so well. There's so many small details that
Yeah.
tie in beginning and end. It's like the first few scenes and the last few scenes are the same.
Which is why I think this movie will be like a universally important movie.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like romantic films go, I can see this up next to like Titanic or
No.
Yes.
This is not anywhere near the Titanic, and can we please just not?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Bradley Cooper wrote the screenplay.
Oh yeah, Bradley Cooper did everything.
Oh my god.
This is his baby, and Bradley Cooper is my baby.
He just dragged Lady Gaga into it because she's pretty.
That's so not true.
That's not true.
I
She
love
has
it.
a unique look.
No, I'm kidding.
Like,
I
You know what?
love.
I
No,
love
I
that
liked
they-
her. 'Cause
I
she
love
looked
that they made-
average.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that the one thing that they said was like she was like, oh, it's my nose. And she actually does have a big nose with a bump in it. Like, it wasn't like, oh, look at my petite nose, it's so big. It's like, no, that was actually a struggle for her. And like,
no.
Like, oh no.
Okay, maybe I do like this, maybe not.
Exactly.
Ooh, we convincing her.
Okay, but just the Rite Aid scene, I can't get over it.
Okay, we can skip that. Finding Nemo scene 1, I can't watch that.
Fair.
What?
Hold on.
That's so true.
Before because we're gonna have to end this relatively soon.
Now.
Can I talk about, not now.
Stop doing
Let me
things
talk
like
about-
that.
Okay, they can't see it. Can we talk about, who played Bradley Cooper's brother?
Okay,
was that?
was
I thought that was his manager.
Oh my god,
I
how am I
didn't know it
not
was his
remembering
brother
his
for a while.
name? It's why do I want to say it's not Tim.
Okay, keep talking.
Okay, so he's in a lot of stuff. He's in the ranch with Ashton Kutcher and all that.
Well, the point is that I
Yeah.
loved him, and then when Bradley,
Sam Elliott, yes.
when Jack told him, like, their car ride, the last time they saw each other, when he said, like, you're the one I always idolized, the way he backed out, his face, I started crying.
Mhm.
Cried, I think both times I saw it.
You see, and that was such a raw reaction too, because it's the last time they're gonna see each other. It's not like a cheesy goodbye, like.
I think he knew that was the last time he was going to see his brother.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but yeah, on that point of side characters, Dave Chappelle, I want to see him more. He's amazing. Yeah, I just
Anything
think
else
the
you wanna
movie
say,
is a
Haley?
mainstay because it's powerful, there's chemistry, it does follow some stereotypes, but in all the right ways,
Yeah.
and the music's amazing.
Okay,
The music's
and it also addresses a very topic that they could have addressed better. They could have made it more about rock stars.
Yeah.
But I feel like they did in the very end. I do
In
see
the
how
end,
it
yeah,
dragged
but the
out.
beginning
he seemed really
needed to
Kurt
be-
Cobain, but that's a whole other point.
I love Kurt Cobain.
Me too.
Suicide.
All right, so I loved it. I sobbed. My neck was wet.
I didn't
had
cry.
to. I dreamt about it, and that's my final
But
statement.
listen, if I didn't cry
I did not
about it,
cry.
then that
Thank
means
you
it's
very
not
much.
sad
My
at all,
brother
'cause I've
cried.
always
My
cried.
mom
That's
cried.
true,
My
Haley.
sister cried.
Hold on,
I did
Aaron.
not cry.
Really, I'm the only one who cried.
I didn't
I've
cry, and
never
I
cried
cry
in a
over
movie.
anything. I cry over Spider dying, and I didn't cry.
All right, closing statement: us crying or not. So
7 out of 10.
Oh, we're gonna rate it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
11 out of 12. Or 10.
Okay, that's where it's ending.
I meant out of 10.
Thank you guys for listening. If you like this, please go and check out the
out of 10.
tribal